Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Dr. Ghost and today we are playing some more World of Warships Legends, and once again we're going to head on over to the wheel and spin and let the wheel ultimately choose for us in what we are going to play today. So, I hope everybody's having a good week so far, and it should be even better because we're playing the HATSUHARU. Okay. Well, this is definitely one of those ships that not many people seem to play, so there you go. This should be interesting. So, the HATSUHARU, it's a Tier 5 Japanese destroyer. What do I know about it? Well, it ain't no Fubuki, let's just put it that way. I still think the Fubuki is a much better destroyer than this ship, but to each their own. So here's the HATSUHARU. Now, the HATSUHARU gets only 5 guns. The Fubuki gets 6 guns. The HATSUHARU only gets 2 torpedo tubes, and the frickin' Fubuki gets 3 torpedo tubes. Can you guys see where I'm going with this? Yeah, well, the HATSUHARU is basically a crappier Fubuki in almost every single regard. Taking a look at the loadout here, we've got high explosive, we got armor piercing, torpedoes. They are the same torpedoes, I believe, on the Fubuki. If we take a look at the Fubuki's torpedo damage, yeah, around the same. So these are the exact same torpedoes, you just get 3 less torpedoes, okay? So you get 6 torpedoes instead of 9, so keep that in mind. Now we got standard damage control parties, we've got 2 smokes on my build, and we've got an engine boost. We got a Legends 4-year veteran flag on, along with a Type 9 camo that I did put on, which does look pretty cool. For the specs, we've got 11,700 hit points, and basically no armor, because we are a destroyer, okay? For the artillery, we've got, we've got 5 127mm 5-inch guns, 9.9 kilometer firing range, 6.6 second reload, 25.7 second 180 degree turn time. We've got a 1800 maximum HE shell damage, which is pretty low for a destroyer, and a 7% fire chance. So there you go. And of course, we've got 2200 maximum AP shell damage with a Citadel, of course. Taking a look at, once again, the torpedoes here. The reload is around the same as the Fubuki. Really, these torpedoes are around the same, pretty much. 11.6 kilometer torpedo range with a 63 knot speed, okay? For the AA, you don't got very good AA, so don't depend on that whatsoever. For the maneuverability, pretty good. It's a freaking Japanese ninja boat, so 38.7 knot speed, 580 meter turning circle radius with a 2.3 second rudder shift. Now take a look at the concealment here. We've got a 5.4 kilometer concealment by sea. We've got a 3.1 by air, 5.7 after firing main guns by air, 6.1 while firing while on fire by air. Okay. And taking a look at the guaranteed detectability range, it's the same as pretty much all ships. Unless you got RGA on, unless, you know, you're weird. Who puts RGA on in 2023? Not many people, but... And taking a look at the final thing, detectability while firing in smoke, 2.4. Taking a look at the armor. The armor on this thing, well, you got no armor, so don't take hits. Everything will basically pen you, so careful. Very careful. Now, if you take a look at the upgrades in loadout, we've got Aiming Systems Mod 1, we have Propulsion Mod 2, and we are fully upgraded. And finally, the Commander, we've got, of course, Raizo Tanaka. We have Eric Bay and Jerzy Swirsky as inspirations. We are running a double concealment sort of build here. We've got Hull Crusher, Subsurface Venture, Look at Me Now, Torpedo Safari, Destroyer Be Destroyed, and Give Me Speed. He is a Legendary 3, rank 16 captain, and that's about it for this little review portion. So, yeah, I would recommend building your guys' HATSUHARUs for torpedo boats. That's what I build mine for. It doesn't do it better than the Fubuki. This is basically a crappier Fubuki in almost every single regard. But we will see what we can go ahead and do. I'm not expecting a whole lot of decent results here. This is not a very good destroyer. I barely play it. But... hey, I mean, I might as well as play it, right? Because, I mean, the wheel did pick it, so we gotta play it. So if you guys aren't aware how the wheel works, whatever the wheel picks is what I play, okay? And whatever the match is, so whatever the match ends up being, so if it's a win, a loss, I die, or if I live, no matter what happens in the gameplay, I'm going to post this video regardless. So it's sort of like a one-take sort of video. So there you go. I hope y'all do enjoy it. But here we are in the match here. We're on Sea of Fortune. It's a domination mode. We're in a tier 5 lobby. Thankfully, we're not up-tiered, so there you go. No tier 6s in sight. It's just me, some other tier 5s, and some tier 4s. So we will see what we can go ahead and do in this game here. As you guys can see in the back, for some weird reason, the Japanese thought it was a good idea to take off one of the dual mounts and put a frickin' single mounts back there. It's so weird, this ship. I don't understand why anybody would want to play this ship over the Fubuki. It's just worse in almost every single regard. So, yeah. But like I said, we're going to see what we can go ahead and do. So we have a destroyer on that side of the map. So what we're going to do instead, since we already have a DD over by Charlie, we're going to go over to Alpha. Because remember, we want to be positioning well, and we want to be trying to spread out our team nice and evenly. 2 destroyers on one side is not very strategically responsible, especially when both of the destroyers, you know, there's only 2 of them, are on one side of the map. That's just adding too much clutter to one side. So we need to evenly spread out and evenly position. So we're going to come out here and see if we can't just spot for the team here. We've got a Pensacola abandoning the flank. We've got a Leander actually staying on the flank. And it looks like we got a New Mexico abandoning the flank, you know. Nobody actually plays the side that they spawn on in this game. It's kind of sad. Everybody just ends up leaving their side of the map, and that's something I don't recommend anybody do. Always play the side you spawn on. Try to win that side, because if you just give up a side for free, you're literally asking to get completely rolled over. So, you know, it's not, like I said, it's not strategically responsible to do shit like that. Part of my language. But anyway, I digress. Let's see if we can't just send some torpedoes out here and pray to Jesus Christ Almighty that some of these torpedoes hit. You know, that's the whole hope anyway. I'm going to pop my smoke screen for this Leander. Hopefully he actually utilizes it instead of just sails right through it. He's actually just going to sail right through it and not even utilize it, so that's, yeah, that's kind of fucking sad, but is he slowing down? Yeah, he might be slowing down. I don't know. It actually looks like he's slowing down, so maybe he will utilize it. Okay, that's fantastic. I'm glad he's actually using the smoke screen that I provided him. That is fantastic. This Emil Burton is getting absolutely wrecked right now. We're keeping him spotted for our team, which is fantastic. The little team we have on this side of the map, we're keeping him spotted for them. And he should be going down here very shortly. That is if, well, you know, that is if they actually get some decent hits on target. But unfortunately, it just doesn't seem to be happening, so he's gonna, I think, get away? Unless those 4 shells there from the Leander kills him. And it didn't, so he's gonna get away. Fantastic. Good job, team. But anyway, we got a Rattlehead coming into the cap, so we're gonna dump some torpedoes that way, and of course, the New Mexico dev strikes him, so he's already freaking gone. There you go. But hey, at least now we can get the cap here and start flipping it in our favor. And yeah, so far not very adventurous gameplay here. I mean, this is typical Japanese torpedo boat gameplay. I'm not a big fan of Japanese torp boats, guys. You gotta keep this in mind. I really don't like playing them because they're so one-dimensional. I like playing gunboats where I have the option to actually shoot my guns and use my torpedoes. Those are a lot more fun to me. But to each their own. I really don't enjoy playing these torpedo boats at all. But like I said, man, the wheel chose, and this is exactly what I'm going to be playing. So I guess we just got to suck it up and try our best. Now we did just flip the cap. We just got a solo capture, and we are going to be just once again just continuing to spot this enemy battleship for our team. And we actually do have some torpedoes ready to go. It looks like the New Mexico is starting to come to a stop. He might be going forward, so we're going to send torpedoes out in front of him. Maybe those might hit him. I don't know. I mean, that's all you can hope, you know, as a stealth torper is, you know, hoping that they will hit. Because that's all they are. Like, that's all stealth torpedo boats are, is just hoping, you know. Hopes and dreams. And that's exactly what we have. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not very enthusiastic about playing Japanese stealth torpedo boats at all. So, of course, we got a Leander rushing into the Bravo cap, so we're not going to be able to really get in there and do anything unless we want to die. So we're not going to head into Bravo. I'm not going to put myself into a dangerous position here. Now, it looks like all those torpedoes, maybe one might hit on the end there, but no, it's going to go right under his stern. Oh, nope, it actually hit his stern. It actually hit his stern. I'm happy. I got a torpedo hit, like, 10 or 5 minutes into the game. There it is. But there you go. I mean, we hit him with a torpedo, we got a flood, so there you go. We spent 5 minutes just waiting for that, you know, one torpedo hit. Was it worth it? I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. But I think what we're gonna do is just say fuck it and head into Bravo. I'm so bored right now, like, I just want to go into the cap. Like, I am so bored. I want some excitement in my life, okay? So let's fucking head into this cap and just see what happens. There's one of two things that'll happen. Either I'll live or I'll die. And it looks like the enemy Leander's actually smoked up, so we can maybe just kind of slip in here and maybe send some torpedoes into that smoke screen, kinda, and towards that Ismail. I mean, that's all we can hope and do, so that's exactly what we're gonna do here. And we're just gonna keep on sailing around, doing our thing. I mean, this is typical Japanese torpedo boat shit right here. I really don't know how else to explain here. It's so boring. I do apologize for you guys that have to watch this video. It's just... This is why I don't play them. It's why I don't like ships like Shimikazes. It's why I don't like playing ships like Minakazes, Kamikazes, all the Kazes, all the Tsukis. I just don't care. These destroyers are just not my cup of tea whatsoever. I'm actually going to start using my guns on this Leander because, well, I'm that bored, so... these are 5-inch guns, so, you know, if I can actually get his broadside, I could do things, but I'm not able to get his broadside, so there you go. And, yeah, I'm about to die, so it's been nice knowing y'all. Unless I Citadel this Leander, but of course I don't Citadel cruisers that go broadside. Why would I do that? You know, why would I do that? In fact, I'm overpenning him with my shells. That just goes to show how fucked this game is. But, yeah, I'm gonna die. I mean, what am I supposed to do in a match like this? Sail around and just be useless the whole game? I'd rather, you know, have some excitement in my life and move into the cap, you know? It's just... These torpedo boats, man, I hate them so much. Oh, I really don't like them. I was actually hoping I would have died there, so I could have freaking ended this video. But, to each their own. I guess we're still alive, but barely, so... Why did God have to forsake us? I have no clue. But, I guess we're just gonna wait and see what happens. We're up to 20,000 damage. We haven't done really much of anything this game. And, yeah, man. Looks like we're finally gonna be put out of our misery. Thank Jesus Christ. The Mayhan's coming into the cap. Oh, please kill me. Put me out of my misery. I hate playing these ships. Thank you. Oh my god. I've never been so happy to die in my life. That's a HATSUHARU, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Bit of a different video today. Bit of a different sort of video today. I'm sure a lot of you guys were expecting a banger of a match, but that's usually how most of my games go in ships like HATSUHARUs and ships like Fubuki. Even Fubuki, man, torpedo boats are not my thing, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this video brings you a little bit of, I guess, clarity to why I hate torpedo boats so much. I just hate that one-dimensional playstyle. I really could not care less about these ships, but anyway, at least we got the cap and we helped spot a little bit, but, you know, oh, I hate it, dude. I hate it so much. But anyway, enough jibber-jabbering. That, ladies and gentlemen, is gonna be the end of today's video. I hope you all did maybe enjoy it. I don't know, man. Maybe you guys did enjoy it. Maybe you guys didn't enjoy it. But that is basically stealth torpedo boat gameplay for you. It's super boring, and I hate doing it. That's why I never post videos on ships like Shimikazes, because it's so boring to do voiceovers of. You just sail around, wait for your torpedoes to come back. It's so one-dimensional. And that's honestly why you don't see a lot of people posting videos in ships like Shimikazes and Fubukis and Akatsukis. It's because they're not a very popular ship to play. I mean, they're very popular to play, but they're not a very popular ship to make content on because they're so freaking one-dimensional. But I've already said enough. I've already made my peace with the HATSUHARU here. I'm going to end the video here. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your weeks, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out, stay healthy, as always. Whew, the HATSUHARU. Fuck me, why did the wheel have to choose that one?